Hello everyone, in this video I am going to solve a problem in classical MHD. So in classical MHD we will consider a fluid as perfectly conducting fluid. It means viscosity tends to 0 and electrical conductivity tends to infinity. So for such fluid we are going to prove magnetic field is directly proportional to density of the fluid. So for a steady flow of a perfectly conducting fluid, we are going to prove the magnetic field is directly proportional to density of the fluid. So here they are given the steady flow is taken along x direction and magnetic field is applied along z direction. So suppose this is our fluid flow. Here we have fluid flow. So x direction, fluid flow is along x direction. Therefore, this we are taking it as x axis. And magnetic field is along z direction. Usually we will apply magnetic field normal to the flow or perpendicular to the flow. Therefore, this we are taking it as z axis. And obviously another one will be y axis. So for this fluid flow, we are going to prove magnetic field is directly proportional to the density. So for perfectly conducting fluid, the magnetic conduction is given by dou H by dou T is equal to del cross Q cross H. Already we have proved this. So since the flow is steady flow, it will not change with respect to time. Therefore, dou H by dou T is 0. Now, we are having del cross Q cross H is 0. Here, the flow is in the direction of x-axis. Therefore, Q is along x-axis I. J term and K terms are 0. Also, the magnetic field is applied along z-axis. Therefore, H is K. I term and J terms are 0. Now we have to find curl of Q cross H. So before finding curl of Q cross H, we will find Q cross H. How to find Q cross H? Determinant of I, J, K. Q is U and H is H itself. So if we find the determinant of this, we will get minus UH J term. See, if we consider I term, 0 into H and 0. If we consider J term, minus of U into H, 0 into 0. For K term, 0, 0. Therefore, if we find determinant of Q cross H, we will get minus UH of J term. Now find curl of this. So what is curl of Q cross H? Again, determinant of I, J, K. Since we are finding curl, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z of Q cross H. It is having only J term, 0. U is function of x, H is also function of x, K term is 0. If we find determinant of this, for I term, differentiation of 0 and differentiation with respect to z. U is function of x, H is also function of x. Therefore, differentiation of UH with respect to z is 0. So, I term is 0. If we find J term, differentiation of 0 and differentiation of 0. So, if we find K term, differentiation of U and H with respect to x and differentiation of 0. So curl of Q cross H is minus dou by dou x of UH of K. So what is del cross Q cross H? Del cross Q cross H is 0. Therefore, 0 is equal to minus dou by dou H of UH of K. So this implies, if we differentiate this, dou U by dou X into H plus U into dou H by dou X is 0. So what is the value of dou U by dou X? Dou U by dou X is minus of this U into dou H by dou X divided by H. So here we are considering dou H by dou T is equal to del cross Q cross H, which is the magnetic conducting equation for perfectly conducting fluid. Since the fluid flow is steady, dou H by dou T is 0 and the flow is along x direction, therefore velocity is u of x into I. Magnetic field applied along z direction, therefore H is h of x into k. To find curl of Q cross H, I got the value of Q cross H and curl of Q cross H. Already we have curl of Q cross H is 0. So just substitute curl of Q cross H is 0. Here I have applied product rule. So we got dou U by dou X is equal to minus U by H dou H by dou X. Also we have continuity equation dou rho by dou T plus del of rho Q equal to 0. This is our continuity equation. So again d rho by dt is 0 because the fluid flow is steady. We are having del of rho of Q. So what is Q? Q is UI. So we have del of rho UI. So what is divergence of the dou by dou x I plus dou by dou y j plus dou by dou z k of rho u of I. So only I term is there. This implies dou by dou x of rho u equal to 0. J term is dou by dou y into 0 plus dou by dou z into 0. So now we have the equation dou by dou x of rho u equal to 0. So if we apply product rule again, u into dou rho by dou x plus rho into dou u by dou x equal to 0. So again from this equation, dou u by dou x is equal to, shift this to RHS, u by rho dou rho by dou x. So this is also dou u by dou x. Equation 2 is also dou u by dou x. So from equation 1 and 2 we will get, so what is our equation 1? Dou u by dou x is equal to minus u by h dou h by dou x. So minus u by h dou h by dou x. What is the another equation? Dou u by dou x is equal to minus u by rho dou h by dou rho by dou x. Minus u by rho dou rho by dou x. So u will get cancelled. Minus also will get cancelled. We will get integration of dou h by h equal to integration of dou rho by rho. So this we can write it as log h equal to log rho plus log c. I am taking log c as integration constant. So this is nothing but log h is equal to log of rho C. So this is nothing but H is equal to rho C. This we can write it as H is directly proportional to rho. We will take C as proportionality constant. So magnetic field is directly proportional to density of the fluid for perfectly conducting fluid.